I see. Now, Dr. Fordjour, let's be very straight in this conversation because I know already you've had so many talk in town. So far, some of the stories that have come up in your name has been the fact that you have been in the news or you have been a wanted person for some years.
I do not want to address that because people who claim that have not come forward to prove this. And I'm not a young chap to just answer some questions that will disturb me and my family and our future. People, I know already I have enemies in the system, and because I'm spearheading something. It's only Ghana you are seeing this stuff doing. I have representatives in over 180 countries.
All right, so should we ignore or should we discredit a Ghanaian Times story on September 27, 2010?
Discredit it because I really want to face them and tell them that they are cheap.
You want to tell the Ghanaian Times that they are cheap?
Very, very cheap. They should write more, and I'll prove all the workers there that they have not been to a school that they were taught to be sensible and wise and make good notes for the patients.
You mean the whole doctor? Hold it. You mean the whole Ghanaian Times? They've not been to a school that will teach them to be sensible and wise.
They are very, very cheap and cheaper because that day what happened? All media men came. You are not won't do graphic, daily graphic communications. You won't do multimedia. Zylofon won't do no. Fordjour, Papa. At least I continue to answer Chobi. Why do you alone want to discredit me? Because there's one person or two people there who hate me. And you're right, I did not respond to them because I am a self-made person.
Okay.
I move where I want to move. I do whatever I want to do. And I do not care about people who don't respect democracy, people's rights, and people who don't care about development. And so they are cheap. You know how I caught them?
No. How did you catch them?
That thing happened in 2010.
Yes, September 2010.
Yes, and in 2018 when Kofi Annan passed on, I was in the ceremony for Kofi Annan anniversary because I invited all leaders of the institutions to come. And then it was scheduled an invitation. I saw Ghanaian champs very cheap to entering without even invitation. And that tells me that they don't even know their consonants. Who directed them to come? And you know what? They were about to come to me and ask of Solly.
The Ghanaian Times journalist came to you for Solly.
I want to disgrace them so that nobody does that in this country.
Yesterday, Shatawale had a live video on Facebook, and in the video he said that you actually wanted to feature or you wanted to have something to do with all the great guys you called to Anna, like Sarkodie, like Bill Black, but because you did not get the opportunity, you used this Anari as an excuse to get them. Is Shatawale saying the truth?
Shatawale is right because I talked to him, I talked to his manager, but that time was not convenient. I think that was last year.
Are you saying whatever Shatawale said, they were all lies?
He's not lying. It's a fact.
It is a fact that you wanted to reach Sarkodie and the rest, but because you didn't get them, you gave them honors to get them. Is that a fact?
No, I can't give Shatawale's award to Sarkodie. Sarkodie is iconic. He deserves his honor this year. Shatawale was called. We were to talk on so many things. I think he was busy. He's not a small artist. He was quite tight. We discussed a lot of things. I've met artists like Jay-Z and Co. at the UN Assembly before. But I'm telling you that Shatawale is another superstar.
I see. So okay.
Nana McBrown, I wrote to her. I used somebody to get her for me because I wanted her to be MC of my programs. Yes, but I don't remember writing a letter that I'm awarding her.
Oh, I see.
I see her as more of an MC. She's jovial. People respect her. She's nice, beautiful.
So you wanted her to be an MC more than to receive an honor, I guess.
To receive an honor, we have a limit. It's a global committee. When they say it's up to 50 people, those that got that they think is cheap.
There are so many allegations online. One serious allegation that I would want you to clarify is the fact that people think Dr. UN, as your name is at the moment, aka Dr. Fordjour, is mentally unstable. Is there any truth in this? Do you have any history or record of mental instability?
They are fake and sick. Tell them. Who is having that mental instability that can organize such an event? They are cheap people. And if they were me, if they were to put their legs in my shoes, would they have said that shit? Because I don't see the reason a reasonable person will just write that and say that and take that person serious. I'm not ready to respond to any of their ignorant comments because they don't belong to the class of diplomatic level, nor citizen rights people. Because I just blame somebody mentally sick, and he was able to get all these dignitaries under one umbrella to receive an award, and they were expected. Nobody paid money to me. Sir could never paid money to me to be honest. So when you sit in your homes and say this, you make me a good leader. That's what I see. Other than that, I would have responded to everybody and tell them they are very fake. People, I have enemies in the system already. There's somebody who really wants, who through that is a journalist, made me stop with my wife. And after that, I haven't even named my daughter.
Wow, a journalist made you break up with your wife?
A journalist. They faked me to my wife, and up to date, my wife didn't listen to her. We have never met again nor talked, and my daughter, I have never set eyes on her. She's now 1 year old.
Doctor, who
were you directly appointed to work with the UN, United Nations, after your graduation from Harvard Kennedy School?
He made us do underground research.
Who? If you say he, who, please?
It's Kofi Annan you refer to, huh?
Okay. Have you ever met Kofi Annan personally, one-on-one, on a conversation before his demise?
I can never tell you because this is one of the things we call as the blueprint mission.
Okay. It's coded, right? It's coded, it's encrypted. So you are saying that you cannot confirm whether or not you have met Kofi Annan one-on-one or spoken to him one-on-one before?
I've met him one-on-one. We traveled to Bonsaso together. You know Bonsaso?
We are listening, sir.
I sent in Bonsaso, the Millennium Village Project Center. I was with him, and then that's where the whole Ghana, they were doing the Millennium Village Project. I went there to launch MDGs. And then the chief there, this is to tell you that I have experienced him, I know him, he has spoken to me, and he has signed me to that. And when I went there, the chief there did not listen to the message I was bringing because they thought it was.
Okay, Doctor.
Are you aware the United Nations office in Ghana has disclaimed and distanced themselves from you using their name?
They should have done that earlier.
But you know this amount to defrauding by false pretense and impersonation.
That is not true because I'm coming. You don't want to answer. You are only talking. If you want the public to know the truth, you only keep quiet.
Doc, sorry, forgive him about that. Please, can you answer that? He's saying that you are likely to get charges of false pretense.
I'm never likely because you don't want me to talk. You're only rattling.
Okay, talk. Talk. You know they have distanced themselves from what you are doing.
Listen. They have not done their text. And even the disclaimer I read today, this dawn when I got a copy, the disclaimer, they don't even know our name. We are wrongly mentioned there. So I am to come out to clarify some things. They are doing their rightful work as UN. But remember, the UN is you and me. It's not those who flew too high there that I went to them several times that they did not listen to what I was going to do.
I see. Doc, finally, Sarkodie thinks that your jacket or your suit alone should have exposed
those things. I intentionally do some things because sometimes I want to be a joker and a star out of that.
Sometimes you want to be a joker.
Because you don't respect what is his name? Charlie, what is his name? That joker who makes sense with history.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. Sometimes you speak the law with it. You speak the international relations with it.
So are you telling us? Doc, are you saying you intentionally put on those jackets or those suits?
So you mean I don't know myself? I don't have management that advise me? I did that because I have to do that. The guy who wrote from the UN that Ghana is being deceived and co, he's very cheap. I know everybody in the UN. They want to be more like Harvard, Oxford, and that is what I wanted to break down. But English, I did lexicography in London. We turn languages, any language, into dictionary word.
I see. Wow.
We can convert a Hebrew word into English, and you only go to the dictionary and read and say yes.
And which university did you do that in London?
Sussex University.
Oh, Sussex University. Wow.
So these things, the names and titles will not matter. Than let's help society. Let's build Ghana. We can do it. I have been everywhere, and I know that this is the most good platform to change the whole world. You have had Kofi Annan. You might not have his type again. He has been, and he will, and forever be. Kwame Nkrumah was another. You are just making things just go like that, and one has to come out to make us real. We are realists. We are not dreaming.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Fordjour.
I concur what you are doing. I have granted you the interview. This is more like the press conference. It can go everywhere in the world. I salute my awardees. It's credible. I salute you once again because I didn't get you easy and cheap. I had to suffer. I spent money importing the awards from Turkey and US. It's not easy getting them all together, about 500 awards plaques. I mean, people I employ, about 50 people, including part-time journalists. I use them for what I want to get me personalities who deserve awards. It's not easy. We were just working as researchers underground. We are credible, and again, credible. Congratulations to Honorable S.K. Boafo, Archbishop Professor Dr. Asafo J. Sarkodie, D. Black, they are great. Those that were not invited, that we wanted them to be on the platform. Shatawale, Black Rasta. I mean, these are all people who are moving a freedom and development country forward.
I see. Now, Doc, you said that most of the awards you imported from abroad. So, like the Sarkodie's bottle, for instance, which of the countries? You mentioned Turkey and another country. Sarkodie's bottle, which of the countries did it come from?
Oh. You are going too personal.
Oh no, Sarkodie is my idol. Actually, worship him a lot. So I want to know where his water bottle came from. So anytime I see him having it around, I'll salute that.
Come from the United States. He's a global icon. Remember, I have representatives in the US in more than 4 states.
Sarkodie's bottle came from the US.
Yes. Have you touched the award before?
No, I've not touched it. I've not even seen it before.
So ask him. He's a global icon. Maybe that's why he's quiet. He doesn't want to comment about something that is genuine. But he wants people to finish talking before he speaks. Just like myself. I do not want to respond to anybody until all is at a crescendo. And after crescendo, all wise people speak. Yeah, I'm 45 years. We have studied. My father is a pastor. I have attended Bible school. There's no need me looking out to somebody in society before I do my responsibilities.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Fordjour. So I'm sure anytime you come to Accra, we'll have you in the studio for further discussions.